Welcome to NBA Jam!
Hi there, everyone. This is Darkside2K7, aka Sonic Side Chaser, and I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. So you know that it's the first Monday in August. Woohoo! And everything. Well, we all know this was gonna come down. I mean, we got word that the NBA and the MLB ratings are tankings at all-time low. Gee, it's almost as, and people are still wondering, well, how could he be losing ratings? Hence the word get woke, go broke. This ain't. I mean, seriously, it's just that when with the whole lockdown and people still have to be trapped, to be locked in their homes, have to be in their homes to try not to spread the virus. People want to watch some stuff, but that's not fair. But then with the whole George Floyd thing that went down on May, and then the ongoing fucking protests / riots that's happening, we thought people want to get away with watch sports. No, sports decided to inject, well, the whole Black Lives Matter bullshit into there because it's important because it's important to them, knowing the real issues. But you're probably wondering how. Well, let's see how. Sorry, get my words together because it's Monday. After this whole thing, after the season opening, the NBA restart and everything, ratings were tanking. So is the MLB, man. But we're gonna read the story. I got the story from the Sports Rush. This for Sports Rush. So let's get to it. The NBA ratings crash. Why are NBA and MLB ratings are at an all-time low after the Black Lives Matter protests? Let's just see. Play the original. Alright, I'll think about it. The NBA ratings crash has resulted from players, coaches, and referees taking a knee during the national anthem and wearing a Black Lives Matter t-shirt. The NBA has been taking steps against the systematic oppression and racial injustice against colored people in the United States. The Black Lives Matter movement is one example among many other such movements. These have been orchestrated by teams in both the NBA and MLB. However, these movements have caused the ratings for both of those leagues to drop in their respective restarts. Look. Outkick reported the return of the NBA on TNT and saw the following numbers. You see, in the Clippers and Lakers game, that only draw in like 3.4 million viewers. Pelicans and Jazz, 2.1 million. Bucks and Celtics, that's 1.3 million. Mavs and Rockets, 1.7 million. All NBA coaching staff and referees, barring a few exceptions, had taken a knee during the national anthem before the game. The move has been seen as a way to spread awareness about the Black Lives Matter movement. However, a lot of fans feel that kneeling during the national anthem is an utter disrespect to the government and the military that protects our country. Hence, a large section of fans have asked to boycott the NBA for promoting a political agenda when all they should be doing is, well, sticking to sports, which I kind of agree. I mean, and this ain't nothing new, all right? This whole kneeling the national anthem thing, it started with Colin Kaepernick. Everyone's saying like, oh well, he's just doing it to promote police brutality. No, there's three reasons. One, he lost the starting job. Due to Blaine fucking Gabbert at the start of the 2016-2017 season. Number two, he did this because he wants to earn some notoriety so people can feel sorry for his ass. And three, well, he's just a fucking idiot. Well, he's just a fucking asshole. But I'll get to him, but more on that later. Now, another thing that hurt the NBA is that they had to put the social justice messages on their NBA jerseys. Oh, wait, let me rephrase that. social justice messages that was approved by Twitter. The NBA has came up with multiple ways to maximize the spread of messages against racial discrimination. Both the players and administrators have constantly voiced their opinions on the discrimination of the that has been taking place against colored communities, and they have also come up with multiple methods to increase awareness on this subject. During the NBA 2020 restart, many of the players opted to have a word or a message written on the back of their jerseys. The teams and players also kneeled during the national anthem during the restart, which is kind of stupid which is dumb, and also it's really also I really find it funny how they have all these different social media messages up there, but they don't say free Hong Kong. Wonder why? Right, they don't want to piss off China. That's one of the reasons. And the MLB, they suffered to dip too. It is not only the NBA league's ratings that drop. Major League Baseball also has rallied to create awareness against the systematic oppression of racial discrimination in our country. An educated guess would be that both these leagues active outspoken movements in the fight for racial oppression and prejudice has caused the ratings to drop. Ethan Status of the Athletics posted on the Twitter saying MLB really fall off after opening day. In general, both leagues aren't getting the audience one might expect from a nation that has been deprived of sports for months. Yeah, he actually wrote that. Yeah, Ethan Status actually wrote that yesterday. The NBA and the MLB is doing their best to provide their players a platform where they can spread messages to end racism. However, fans are taking it very, very kindly to it. With ratings crashing like this, it'll be interesting to see how both the NBA and the MLB tackle social issues from here on out. Now here's my thing of the whole situation. I have no problem with people making a political message and everything. However, they should do it on their own fucking time. They shouldn't have done it while people just want to watch sports. They want to get away from the whole politics and everything. But no, they want to do it everything because it's like, we have to do it right. And also, and this is my honest opinion, the reason why they're trying to do it is because they're trying to get the SJW crowd, the SJW money and everything, which is kind of dumb because the thing about SJWs, they don't always buy merch for people who kowtow or bend over for them. And this is very reasonable when the SJWs went into goddamn full-on attack mode against Jonathan Isaac. Jonathan Isaac, who is a really good NBA player, he on Friday he decided not to take a knee during the national anthem. He stand during the national anthem and stand for God, and also didn't wear an Black Lives Matter T-shirt or a a social justice message on his jersey. His jersey sales was racking off, man, and all of a sudden, the SJWs on Twitter and diehard BM and black Twitter users was attacking this man, calling him a sellout, a coon, a nigger, a house nigger, all these other shit. And then I heard the bad news where he suffered a terrible ACL, terrible knee injury, and when I looked on Twitter, you know what I saw? I saw a lot of fucking SJWs, far leftists, and black Twitter users celebrating his injury and saying that this is karma for not taking a knee during the national anthem. Yeah. They celebrated this man going down with an injury which could harm his NBA career, all because they got into their fucking feelings because he didn't take a knee for the national anthem. that is the most heartless thing I can ever see. And yet, but you know what really pisses me off? You have people, and I thought, the left is supposed to be the intolerant one. Oh, wait, I forgot. I keep forgetting. They only support you if you told their own fucking ideology and fucking opinion. If you go against their narrative, then you're the enemy. You're the bad guy. See, the NBA and the MLB should learn their lessons for what happened to the NFL. When the NFL decided to let their players take a knee, their ratings started to tank. But then last season, they decided the ratings have been gone up. Yes, the games have been, somewhat A-okay and somewhat sloppy, but the ratings came back up. And now the NFL is going to go through this again next month. And instead of doing that, they decided to go all out by trying to put social messages on their. I don't know if they're going to put social messages on their jerseys or anything, but they put stickers of the victims of quote-unquote police brutality. And they'll be playing a black national anthem before the real national anthem. Yeah, they are really going all out. And like I said, this is going to cost the NFL ratings. But like I said, this is going to turn off a lot of diehard NFL fans. I myself included, because I've been a diehard NFL fan. The thing is, SJWs don't watch sports. They never did. They never had. They never watch sports. They never play video games. They never read comics. They never watch TV shows. All they ever do is get on fucking Twitter and complain about every tiny little thing and force companies to bend to their will. And when the companies does do it, they don't support. The SJWs don't support it. So basically, the companies that bend to these guys are fucked. Fucked two ways. They're fucked because SJWs don't support don't support anything that's catered towards them. But they're also fucked because they told diehard fans who support them before SJWs a finger. And also, the Black Lives Matter has become nothing more than a fucking Marxist movement Marxist movement, because now I'm hearing goddamn reports that Black Lives Matter in Louisville, Kentucky is now going after the Cuban community and try to extort their businesses with the Godfather Part 2 mafia type tactics. Yeah. Because like I said, I knew this was gonna come. I knew this was gonna fucking come, because you got Nick Cannon and Deshaun Jackson talking shit about the Jewish community. And like I said, there's a hate hierarchy of them. They go after whites. That's no surprise. They go after Jews now. They're going after Jews. They're now going after Cubans. Next up will be Asians. Next up will be Hispanics. And yet they're the ones who said that they want to ban racism. Yeah, they are becoming racist, but instead of Democratic leaders to actually go and do something about it, they decide to co-counter that. And God forbid if Trump does something to try to help people protect themselves, because if he try to do something, don't label him as a racist. Well, I know this is supposed to be a sports, but I have to get this out of my face. You cannot be mad at Trump for trying to help the citizens who try to help protect the people who are sworn to protect, just so you can score some social media brownie points. But it's okay. It's okay. They won't learn a damn thing. But I know people who are dealing with this shit see that the Democrats that aren't failing to stop this whole Black Lives Matter, stop this whole movement from being violent and racist, it's gonna cost them in November. I mean, hell, it's hard. I mean, hell, Minnesota's people are they're now getting strapped the fuck up because apparently, well, you know, Minnesota police departments are telling them that you're on your own now. They sent a letter saying that do not fight with the criminals. Just gave up. It's like this. Like I said, this whole Black Lives Matter and defund the police bullshit. It's going to have some real world consequences. The problem is the woke Twitter and the dumbass SJWs failed to fucking realize that. And also to those black people who actually supported Black Lives Matter and also celebrating Jonathan Isaac's going down with knee injury, they're proving Terry Crews is right. If you get rid of white supremacy, well, you know what's going to be replaced? Black supremacy. And it's showing now. You're gonna have lots of black people who gonna act like gatekeepers to find out who's black or who's not. I mean, God forbid if you say something negative towards Black Lives Matter, they'll be like, oh, then you're not fucking black. Then you're not fucking black, and they'll revoke your black card. Like I said. And the sad thing about it is, the only reason why this shit is happening is because it's 2020. It's an election year, and people are gonna election year. Like I said, I might watch sports, but I'm tired. But I think I agree with many people when I say that I'm sick and tired of this whole bullshit Black Lives Matter. Because honestly, in my honest opinion, this movement don't really give a fuck about black lives. It doesn't. All they care about is, you know, the black people who have rap scene, who have criminals and everything. And there has been proof because lots of innocent black people got shot and killed during these fucking riots. One of them was an 8-year-old girl who got murdered during on Atlanta over the 4th of July weekend. But will they talk about them? Will she have a mural of it? No. But they'll have a mural of George fucking Floyd or George Kirby by Nancy Pelosi standards. But like I said, if I'm one of these fucking leagues, I would drop this shit and just go back to playing normal sports. And if the players want to like, you know, if they want to do some this social justice bullshit, they can do it on their time. You're on my when you're playing in a court or you play in a sport, you're on my time. You play for me. If you want to protest, you protest on your own. But when you on the field, you guys better start playing, all right? I mean, shit. If there's shit's going on, I might as well just watch hockey. Which surprisingly is pretty good, and they got players who stand for the national anthem. The thing is, woke shit doesn't equal woke money. Woke shit equals loss of real money. But you know, that's my 2 cents on the whole matter. But I would like to hear what you guys think. Anyway, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click the little notification bell, share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with your enemies, or some goddamn woke person. I don't give a fuck anymore because, you know, these idiots are fucking idiots. And I will see you guys soon. I will see you in the next video, okay? Until next time, this is Darkside2K7, aka Sonic Sky Chaser. Please be safe, always wear a mask, make sure you wash your hands. Wash your hands, keep your pants dry, keep your dreams wet, and remember, hugs not drugs. Thank you and have a blessed day.